Let's have a quick convo about Fifth Third credit card. How to actually pre-qualify for those credit cards. How do you actually improve your chances of actually pre-qualifying in the first place? And how do you actually use the card once you get approved? Okay. So the thing is, when it comes to Fifth Third credit cards and when it comes to pre-qualification, first you need to know the Fifth Third credit card you want. And the good thing is that Fifth Third doesn't have like a constellation of credit cards such as like Chase or Bank of America. They only have 3 or 4 depending on your geography. So in this show, we are going to cover 3. Okay, so first you need to know the Fifth Third credit card that you need. Let me first walk you through the very first one. So Fifth Third, the first one is called the Fifth Third 1.67 cashback card. It can be, this is a very simple card that gives you cashback. And the cool thing about this card is that it's unlimited cashback. So if you have a family, if you are by yourself and you want to earn cashback on your everyday expenses, this is a card that you want to really go after. Okay. And the cool thing here is that Fifth Third is really good when it comes to redemption, the redemption of that cashback. You have many options. Okay. So basically, you have to actually call right now if you are interested. You want to call 1-866-671-5353. 1-866-671-5353 to apply if you are new to Fifth Third. If you're a current customer, you have the ability to apply online or to apply via the app. Okay, so this is it. So this card, I want you to close your eyes and just imagine unlimited cashback on purchases with no annual fee. Okay, so this and we're talking about 1.67% cashback. Okay, and the cool thing here is that there are no caps, there are no expirations, there's no catch. And what we love about this card are what we call the ancillary benefit. The ancillary benefits include things like no annual fee, fantastic. No international transaction fees. Okay, so you have touch-free payments, cell phone protection, digital wallet ready for your mobile device. Okay, fantastic and easy to redeem cashback rewards. In terms of the APR after the intro period is over, you have 20 to 29, 30%. So 20 to 30%. Okay, you do have a 0% intro APR for the first 12 billing cycles, where you can actually have you can have balance. This is for balance transfers though. It's not applicable for purchases, only balance transfers. So this is it for the Fifth Third 1.67 cashback card. Let me quickly talk to you about the Fifth Third 1% cashback card. Okay. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We love having this type of conversations every now and then. So I spoke to you about the Fifth Third 1.67 cashback card. Let's talk about the Fifth Third 1% cashback card. Now, this is a card that you want to go after if you're thinking about balance transfers and purchases. Let's say you have a big ass item that you want to buy. You have a big ass piece of equipment you want to buy for the house. It could be a TV or whatever, like, some equipment, gardening equipment, and it's a large amount. This is a great card for it. Why? Because you are getting a 0% intro APR for 21 months, boss. 21 months on purchases and balance transfers. Okay. After that, you have a very variable APR, 15.74%. to 26.74%. This card is just fantastic. Why? Because the APR after the intro period is like the APR ranges from 15 to 26, whereas on the other one, the first one, it was from 20 to 30%. Okay, so but the only thing is this card you only have 1% cashback. This card, the 1% cashback is not really a cashback card, really. I mean, you get something, but if you were to ask us, you really want to use it for large purchases, okay? If you have something, if you're planning something right now, please think about it. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to pre-qualify for a Fifth Third credit card, how to do it right, how to do it quickly too. Okay, and this card has so many benefits that we love, because you have no annual fee, you earn unlimited 1% cashback on every purchase, no caps, no expiration, no catch. Okay, and you have a contactless card that actually makes paying easier and more secure. Okay, and you have cell phone protection. So this is kind of cool. And on top of that, we love Fifth Third mobile app, because it's a very modern app, okay, that does a lot of things. You can use it. You have a lot of ways to manage your account with online and mobile banking. And so Fifth Third is a great bank overall. Customer service is fantastic, really fantastic. So this card, the Fifth Third 1% cashback card, consider it for balance transfers and large purchases. The third card I want to acquaint you with into this conversation is called the Fifth Third Preferred Cashback card. Okay. And this is a card that actually allows you to enjoy unlimited 2% cashback. Now, this card is kind of cool because you are basically, this is a little bit above the Fifth Third 1.67. This is the Fifth Third Preferred. Now, the eligibility criteria for this card are a little higher. Okay. Fifth Third wants you to have like a solid relationship with the bank. Want you to have a high FICO score, okay? And the cool thing here is that this is, if you have this card, you are able to enjoy unlimited cashback rewards, okay? You can actually, you can use the card anywhere at any time, in store or online, and you can receive always 2% cashback, okay? And you have also, now the thing here is that to get this Fifth Third Preferred, you have to be a Fifth Third Preferred banking client. This is what I was just talking to you earlier. Not only are the eligibility criteria high, but you also need to be a Fifth Third Preferred client, which means you got to have a significant relationship with the Fifth Third, not only on the deposit side, but also in terms of time. So you got to be with them for a while, okay? And the card is great because this card is how the card has no annual fee. We love that a lot. There are no caps or expiration I would say limits on this card, and you can pay touch free. You have a card that is digital wallet ready. This is just fantastic, okay? So overall, we love this card a lot. And you want to go after this card more specifically, again, if you happen to be a Fifth Third Preferred client, okay? Now, there are two ways to open an account. You can actually find a branch if you are an existing client, or you can call the same number I gave you earlier, 1-866-671-5353, and you can open an account and you start a relationship, but you have to fund the account at a very good level so that you can actually qualify for the Fifth Third Preferred, client status. The APR for this card goes from 20% to 39%, 30%, let's say 20 to 30%, okay? The card has also 0% intro APR for the first 12 billing cycles on balance transfers, okay? So this is it. I spoke to you about knowing the Fifth Third credit card that you want, right? You need to have a clear idea. Boss, I want to remind you that I'm just walking you through how to pre-qualify for Fifth Third credit cards, right? It's really important to keep the topic in mind. So after familiarizing yourself with the Fifth Third credit cards, you need to seek pre-qualification. Now with Fifth Third, there are actually several ways to pre-qualify. Okay, they make it so easy for clients. It's just fantastic. You can pre-qualify online. So you can go online and see if you are pre-qualifying for a Fifth Third credit card. Okay, you just need to check the website, the bank's website. Now, there are two ways to actually check this out. You can actually log into your account if you are an existing client. And normally, when you log into your dashboard, you should see on the side, either left or right, you should see a little sign that says, see if you pre-qualify for this credit card. And they do it really well. Basically, we've seen that they usually do it around the holiday seasons just to incentivize people to spend more. Okay. And so you can actually, the other way you can do it online is by applying through a third party. Okay. You can also apply on the company, on Fifth Third's own website, even if you're not a client. If you're a client, you have to log in. If you're not a client, you can just go to the online, to the public website and see if you qualify. Okay. And the thing is that depending on your geography, depending on the state you are actually applying from, you may or may not see it. Okay. So you can also pre-qualify via regular mail. I'm talking about snail mail, USPS mail. Okay. You can pre-qualify in person if you're lucky enough to have, let's say, you have a Fifth Third branch nearby. Just go to a branch, okay? I just want you to be on your Sunday or Saturday or whatever. Like, I just want you to be presentable. Okay. Go there and, just ask if you can pre-qualify for a credit card. Explain that you would like to pre-qualify for a credit card, and they'll work with you. Okay. And sometimes you actually can also pre-qualify while shopping. Okay. When you shop at a store, whether in person or let's say online, you might be able to see, or you might be able to be told, you might be told that you are pre-approved for a credit card. Okay. So this is totally possible. So now let's have a quick conversation. So when we talk about Fifth Third credit card, and we're talking about Fifth Third pre-approval, pre-qualification, what is really the difference between Fifth Third pre-qualification and Fifth Third pre-approval? It's a really quite essential to have a distinct understanding of those two concepts, so that you know what you're getting yourself into in the first place. Okay. Now, the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval may be actually maybe hard, but what we have seen is that when you have pre-qualification, it just means that you are initiating the transaction. Like you went to a Fifth Third website, or either internally or externally, and you actually clicked and entered your information. That's for pre-qualification. For a pre-approval, that means Fifth Third itself, the bank itself, send you, okay, a pre-screened offer in the mail, or contacted you, or send you a link, an online link, and say, you know what, click on that link and see if you pre-qualify. So if like in everyday language, pre-qualification and pre-approval are used interchangeably. They're used synonymously, but there is a subtle difference here. That's what I just explained to you. Pre-qualification, it comes from you. Pre-approval, everything start with a credit card issuer, and in this case, Fifth Third is a credit card issuer. Okay. And when we talk about the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval, it's really important just to understand that if you are pre-approved for a Fifth Third credit card, or another credit card for that matter, your chances of getting approved for real are higher than if you were to be pre-qualified. Like if you were to initiate the transaction yourself, your chances of pre-qualifying for the card might be slimmer. Okay, so pre-approval, for all intents and purposes, is like we regard pre-approval higher than pre-qualification when it comes to credit cards. One thing I want to say here is that when we talk about, like, if you want to boost your chances of pre-qualifying for Fifth Third credit cards right away, it's important to understand that you want to be very, very good in terms of on-time payments. Fifth Third monitors this a lot, and when I'm talking about on-time payment, I'm speaking about not only their own credit cards or Fifth Third's own credit cards. So if you already have a Fifth Third 1.67, 1% of preferred cashback, if you have those cards, make sure you are on top of your game when it comes to your payment history. Okay, they really are strict. Fifth Third is a great bank. They have a wonderful customer service, but their underwriting, I would say their underwriting procedures are strict when it comes to payment history. So be very, very diligent here. You want to make your payments on time all the time. I don't care how you make it happen. I don't care if you need to have a reminder. I don't care if you need to have, like, maybe you need to have an email that is sent to you automatically. I don't care if you have to set up direct deposit, or like direct payments, rather, not direct deposit, direct payments. So automatically, so you are paying your Fifth Third credit card automatically. When we talk about payment on time, we are speaking also about other credit products that you have, not just the Fifth Third credit products. Okay, it can be a credit product. It can be a credit product that's been issued by another bank or another credit union. So make sure that you also are on top of your game when it comes to your payment history there also. And you want to keep your card balances low. If you really want to boost your chances of having a Fifth Third pre-qualification offer, or pre-approval offer for that matter, make sure your CUR. See, when we talk about card balances, we're speaking about your credit utilization ratio. Okay, this is actually a percentage that tells any lender or credit card issuer about how much of your credit, of your allowed credit, you are using. Okay, or that is outstanding. So, for example, if you have a credit limit of 10,000 and your credit utilization ratio is 50%, then that means 5,000 of your 10,000 is currently pending payments, like you haven't paid it yet. Okay, so always try to maintain low card balances and also pay on time. This is really important. Another thing I want you to do if you really want to boost your chances of pre-qualifying for Fifth Third credit cards is to really check your credit report. I mean, Fifth Third is not really complicated when it comes to credit score. They'll let you in, that they'll approve you if you have like 565. We have seen people actually get approved for credit cards if they had 580, and they were making $2,000 a month. That's gross income. So that's about 24 grand a month, or 24 grand a year. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is that Fifth Third's underwriting criteria can be very lenient. Okay, if you are in the right geography, because again, they actually they have this policy, this state by state policy, where they're constantly shifting their policy based on the customer base, but also based on the state's regulations. Okay, so if you are in the right states, quote unquote right states, you might qualify for a credit card even if you have a low credit score. Okay, so you want to check your credit report. You want to go to a website called annualcreditreport.com. That's a website that allows you to check everything there to have a clear idea about your credit score. And I'm talking about your credit score in all three bureaus. Okay, not just one, all three bureaus. And so you also want to think about improving your credit with more products. The thing is that, Fifth Third, when they actually they have an algorithm that will see the diversity of your credit. Okay, and this is when we talk about diversity of credit. It's not about your age. I mean, you can be 30 years old and have very limited credit, or you can be 20 years old and have very extensive credit. Even if you're new to credit, you still have extensive, very broad limit. So this is important to really understand that you need to improve your credit with more accessible products. Okay, and also don't forget to update your income in Fifth Third's dashboard. Like in your Fifth Third dashboard, I want you to go right now, and I want you to go log in, and you will see somewhere on the left or right, you will see income information. And what you want to do is you want to actually click on that link, and you want to update your income. Now, I'm not saying don't lie. Never lie on a credit card application or debit card, or never lie on an application point. But you want to put your very last income, or just make sure that whatever you put there, you are able to prove it. Because if Fifth Third wants to, if they ever ask you to substantiate the amount you put there, make sure that you are able to arrive at a number that is even above the number that you put here. So very, very important. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about Fifth Third credit card, how to pre-qualify for them. So I first told you to know the credit card that you want from Fifth Third. So you have the Fifth Third 1.67% cashback card, Fifth Third 1% cashback card, and Fifth Third preferred cashback card. So you also want to seek pre-qualification after knowing the credit card that you are interested in. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.